Hello everyone, it's Caggie Dunlop here, and I'm talking to you today because Transport for London have teamed up with Sport Relief, and we're going to be trying to spread the word to let you know how incredible it is to actually walk around London and see what amazing sights it has to offer. There's a special guided walk that's happening on Sunday 13th of March, and we'll be taking you around the original Circle Line. You can find out more information about the whole thing at www.tfl.gov.uk/sport relief. So surprise, surprise, I am at one of my favourite spots in Sloane Square, well, on King's Road, a restaurant called 8/8, and I've been coming here for a very long time. I've actually always been someone that walks around London. It's good because you get some exercise in without, feeling like you're doing anything strenuous. And London is one of the most beautiful cities there is, so I think sometimes when you're just on the tube, you don't really appreciate what it has to offer and the architecture and everything like that. So I definitely feel like it also makes it smaller. You realise where things are. And frighteningly, it's taken me a really long time to actually realise where things were connected. And I only really did that by walking around. So those are some of the plus sides. And, throughout the seasons, even when it's cold and chilly, it sort of has this magical feel, especially in the evenings when you can kind of walk along the Serpentine or something like that. That's just beautiful. Sloane Square's got so many places that has incredible restaurants to offer, boutique stores, and I've been coming up and down the King's Road since I was about 12 years old. There's new places opening up like Juice Baby, which is very nearby, which is a sort of vegan raw desserts place, which I really love. And then shops like Bar and Bass, which is kind of boutique, individual, one-off sort of vintage style pieces. So, whether it's fashion you've got in mind or a healthy eating spot, it's got it all. Also, not going too far afield, South Kensington, there's a place called the Good Life Eatery. If you've ever been, you've probably seen me in there. Another vegan spot that's just opened up. They seem to be opening up everywhere. So South Kensington's great. Then it's got also some really cool fashion stores like Marge and Sandra and the Couples, and it's just beautiful to walk around that side of town. So I recommend you dropping by there. Going one stop further to Victoria, actually one of my favourite restaurants in London, it's called Santini's, and I only discovered it in the last year, but it's an incredible Italian restaurant, and I think it's, the same family's owned it for the last 30 years, so I definitely recommend when you want to spoil yourself or spoil a loved one, taking them there. I also enjoy getting off at Embankment and walking over the Thames and looking at the lovely views and going to the National Theatre. In the summertime, actually, I tend to cycle. It makes everything seem so much more accessible, and it makes the actual travel process enjoyable, getting from A to B. You're getting a bit of exercise in again, and you get to see all the beautiful streets and realise how things join up, which again took me a while to realise where things were actually located, whereas if you're on the tube, you sometimes don't. It's a nice way of getting to work, waking you up in the morning. I also love in the summer sometimes one of my favourite things to do is go to High Street Kensington, which has some great shops, and also I go to the gym there, but then I take my bike and I go into Hyde Park and just kind of go around there. And Hyde Park is somewhere that I just don't think is utilised enough as a Londoner. I think we neglect Hyde Park, and we should go a lot more. You also forget that it's just next to High Street Kensington. Notting Hill Gate is one of my favourite places in London, especially Portobello Market. I think it's just got such a vibrancy, and on the weekends it's so nice to go and find some one-off vintage pieces and then go and grab a bite to eat at one of the local restaurants. So Notting Hill is a stunning part of town. Well, that's it from me, everybody, and thank you so much for listening. And don't forget about that walk that TfL are organising on the 13th of March, so put that in your diary right now. All the details are at www.tfl.gov.uk/sport relief. Thanks so much for listening.